Hello everyone, welcome you all to my channel that is Fundamental of Foods, an easy way to understand food technology. So let's just begin. So my first topic is food fortification. So you can see from the slide that food fortification means deliberately increasing the content of essential micronutrients in a food. Okay, if you have a food product and if you are adding some micronutrient like vitamins, minerals, so you can see some examples of micronutrients: vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, some minerals like calcium, magnesium, iodine. So if you add these micronutrients in any food product, we call that food product as fortified food. So, and if you are adding some micronutrients in any food product, so what happens, it improves the nutritional quality of that food product, okay, and it provides some health benefit. So overall, the food fortified food means addition of some micronutrients which are essential. That means if these micronutrients are absent in your diet, you will face some deficiency diseases, okay. So if you are adding these essential micronutrients in any food product, we call that food product fortified food, and the process through which you prepare that fortified food, we call that process as food fortification. So in India, earlier there was multiple standard bodies. Those standard body used to give certification to the industry, used to give certification to the food producing industry, right? Nowadays you have only one standard body, that is Food Safety Standard Authority of India. It specify the composition or standards of food product, right? So for fortified food also, they have specified certain limit of micronutrients, right? So if you are producing fortified salt, oil, milk, some cereals, product like atta, maida, and raw rice. So if you're producing this food product, okay, and you are adding some micronutrients in it, we call this food product as a fortified food, like fortified salt, fortified oil, fortified milk, like that, okay. So in salt, we already know that in salt we generally we add iodine in it, okay. So nowadays some iron is also being added in the salt. So you can see that the quantity of iodine that you have to add, it should be 20 to 30 ppm, and iron should be 850 to 1100 ppm. So like that, this much of iodine and iron should be added in the salt to prepare the fortified salt, okay. So so if you consider that fortified oil and fortified milk, then these two products contain vitamin A and vitamin D as an essential micronutrients, right? Fortified atta, maida, and rice, raw rice, this contain iron, folic acid, and vitamin B12. So and these are the you can see the standards on the limit or the quantity that you should add, okay, in your food product. It is mentioned and prescribed by the Food Safety Standard Authority of India. The next slide, you can see here that packaging and labeling requirement. Now if you are producing any food product, okay, in that food product you have let's say you have added some micronutrients, vitamins or minerals. Now the label of that food product should contain some statement, like from the slide you can see that every fortified food shall carry the words fortified with the name of the fortificant. What is that fortificant? Fortificant means the micronutrients that you have added in your food product, right? And the logo. So how the logo of fortification look like? So you can see this is the logo, plus F sign with arc. So this logo must be there in the packet or in the label of that fortified food product, okay. Not only this, there a tagline that is Sampurna Poshan Swasthya Jeevan should be there, okay. This under this logo. So you can see in this logo it is written sampurn poshan swasthya jivan. So like that it should be there. Apart from this, if you are adding some you are adding iron in your food product, then add one additional statement should be there, like people with thalassemia may take under medical supervision. So like for example, you can see from this picture that peanut butter, it is written that people with thalassemia may take under medical supervision. What does mean by that? So this means these product contain iron, okay, and this the if we take more iron, so it may, and that person is suffering from thalassemia, it may create some additional problem. So that's why if you are taking that food product, you should take it under medical supervision, right? So that is why customer should, if it is printed on the package or label, customer will see it whether this iron is present or present in it, and it will make them conscious about their disease, right? So like that, this statement should be there. Some additional points that should be remembered while you are producing fortified food, like the how much, like the quantity of fortificant, okay, or the essential nutrients, how much you will add. So the quantity should be 15 to 30% of the Indian RDA of micronutrients. What does that mean by RDA? RD means recommended dietary allowances. So for every micronutrient, there is a specific RDA for specific people, specific gender. Like for man it is, if you consider an example of calcium, then for man it is 1000 mg, and for woman it is again 1000 mg. For if you're talking about iron, and it's 19 mg for men and 29 mg for women. So like that it varies, okay. So this 15 to 30% of this quantity you should add in your fortified food product. One more thing that you need to understand, that is if your food product contain high fat, sugar and salt, then then you should not add or increase the micronutrient content in that particular food product, because it is being stated that if a food product contain high fat, sugar and salt, that food should be excluded from the fortified processed food category, okay.